The power of dreaming big. In a coastal village where the sea met the sky in a blur of blue, lived a young girl named Maya. Her family had been fishermen for generations, their lives revolving around the rhythm of the tides. Their house was small and their means were modest, but they were happy. However, Maya had something inside her that set her apart, dreams that stretched beyond the waves. From a young age, Maya was captivated by the beauty of the world around her. She loved to explore the village and admire the grand buildings in the city a few hours away. She often wondered who built those magnificent structures and what it would be like to design such towering creations. "I want to become an architect," Maya told her parents one evening, her eyes wide with excitement. "I want to design buildings, bridges, and houses that stand tall and proud." Her parents, though supportive, couldn't quite understand. "Maya," her father said gently, "we are fishermen. We don't have the resources for that. We have enough to live on, but dreaming so big, it's not practical for us." "But I can learn," Maya argued. "I can study architecture. I can start small and work my way up." Her mother sighed, brushing her long black hair out of her face. "Dreams are beautiful, but remember, we are humble people. You must work with your hands like we do. This life is hard enough without chasing after something that may never happen." But Maya was resolute. Every evening after the chores were done, she would sit at the kitchen table, sketching designs on scraps of paper. She didn't have fancy tools or materials, only pencils and old notebook pages, but she drew with passion, dreaming of a future beyond the fishing nets and tides. One summer day, while she was sketching by the shore, an elderly man wandered past her. He noticed her intricate designs and stopped in his tracks. "These are impressive," he said with a twinkle in his eyes. "You have talent, young one." Maya looked up, startled. "Thank you, but I don't know if I can ever be an architect. I come from a poor family, and the world of architecture seems too far away. I'm just a village girl." The old man smiled gently, his eyes kind but knowing. "Sometimes dreams seem far away because look at them through the lens of our limitations. But dreams are meant to be big. The question is, how big are you willing to let your dream be?" Maya thought about his words long after he had walked away. What if he was right? What if the only thing holding her back was her own doubt? That evening, she sat down with renewed determination. She decided that she would take the first step. It wouldn't be easy, but she would start with what she had, small, humble beginnings. She worked during the day, helping her family with the fishing business. At night, she would study architecture through books and online courses whenever she could. She drew more designs, refining her skills little by little. The days were long, and the work was exhausting, but Maya didn't give up. Every time she felt like quitting, she thought back to the old man's words. Dreams are meant to be big. Years passed, and Maya's passion and persistence paid off. She applied for a scholarship to a renowned architecture school in the city. Her application was accepted, and for the first time, she felt like her dream was within reach. The journey, however, was still far from easy. There were times when she doubted herself, when she was overwhelmed by the complexity of her studies, and when the demands of her scholarship seemed too great. But Maya kept pushing forward, remembering the dream that had sparked her journey. Upon graduating, Maya started working for an architectural firm where she faced even greater challenges. Many times she was overlooked because of her background or because she was a woman in a male-dominated field. But she didn't let the barriers stop her. She kept going, knowing that each challenge was an opportunity to prove to herself that she was capable. Finally, after years of hard work and dedication, Maya was given the chance to design her first major project, a community center for a neighborhood in need. She poured her heart and soul into the design, creating a space that was not only functional but also beautiful, with open, welcoming spaces and sustainable features. The project was a success beyond her wildest dreams, and her reputation as an architect grew. As her career flourished, she never forgot where she came from. Maya used her success to give back to her village, helping young people with dreams of their own, just as she once had. On the day the community center was completed, Maya stood at the front of the building, looking up at the towering structure. It was everything she had dreamed of and more. She smiled, knowing that she had proven one of the most important lessons of all: Dreams, no matter how big, are worth pursuing. Moral of the story: dreams can seem far out of reach, especially when your starting point feels small, but the power of dreaming big lies in the courage to take the first step. It's not about where you begin, it's about how far you're willing to go to make your dream a reality. Believe in yourself, no matter the obstacles, and your dreams will begin to take shape.